morning. It is 9:27. I mean 9:21. I mean,
what time is it?
What time is it? What day is it? It's time for another edition of Park Picks, where we introduce you to different parks all across the state. Last week we went to Otter Tail County. We stopped by Maplewood State Park to talk about spring activities and those track chairs they have there.
Well, this week we are heading to Fillmore County, where we find Mystery Cave State Park. So today we are welcoming the cave supervisor, Don Ryan, via Zoom to Minnesota Live. Hi, Don. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Well, we appreciate you being here. Tell us all about Mystery Cave State Park. And can I start with the basic? Because I think a lot of people think of this as like Forestville Mystery Cave State Park, but this is, they're connected, but they're different.
They are. It's technically, it is called Forestville Mystery Cave State Park, and there's two areas to it. But the park itself is located between Preston and Spring Valley in the southeast corner of Minnesota, in a region called the Driftless area. And so, unlike much of Minnesota, this region wasn't flattened by the last glaciation. So that means the park is defined by these beautiful limestone bluffs, cold spring-fed trout streams, caves, and sinkholes. So it's a terrain that feels very different from the classic Northwood State Park experience.
So it's a 13-mile, or the cave's what, 13 miles? But how much of that do you actually get to see when you're down there?
Well, most visitors, when they come to see the cave, they walk on 3/4 of a mile in the cave. If you are a recreational caver or a scientist, most of the cave is open for recreational caving or for research.
And the park offers several different tours, right? I mean, I've done one of the tours where it's just kind of walking and it's guided, but you guys have more intense tours that last several hours, or people can, kind of crawl through crevices and get a little deeper into the cave system?
Oh, definitely. The cave is open. The cave season is open from Mother's Day weekend in May through MEA weekend, which is in mid-October. And this year we're offering we still have the most popular 1-hour scenic program, it's called. And this is a guided program on paved trails and lights in the cave. And this is where you'll see some of the most active cave formations, including Turquoise Lake. We're also offering an advanced ed program that we used to offer just to schools. And this is where you spend an hour in Mystery Cave. And then after that, guests are taken to Cherry Grove Blind Valley. It's a scientific and natural area nearby where they explore a giant sinkhole, disappearing streams, and they really get a good understanding of how water on the surface affects the groundwater in caves. And then we've also added additional wild cave tours on Sunday. And this program sells out very quickly. This is where we give you helmets, lights, and coveralls and take you crawling into places in the cave where most people don't get a chance to see. So it's a lot of fun if you want to try caving.
I was reading that it was the late 1800s when the cave was discovered. What's the story behind? Do you know the story behind that? How specifically they stumbled on the cave?
Well, Mystery Cave was discovered in 1937 by a man named Joe Petty. He was a guide in Old Mystery Cave, which was a known cave, and it's just upstream from Mystery Cave. And he was walking along the frozen South Branch Root River, that's the river outside of the cave. And he saw some steam coming out of a crack in the limestone. And for a caver, that's a sign that there's a cave below. And so he went home, got some digging tools, dug into the crevice, and found Mystery Cave. And they had it open to the public by July of that same year.
Wow.
No kidding.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's a neat place to explore because, I mean, in our summers, it can be really, really hot. It can be thunderstormy. It can be all the things. And you go down into this cave and the temperature, I mean, you need like a light coat or a sweatshirt on.
Oh, sure. When you enter Mystery Cave, you literally walk into the side of a hill and you're greeted by a blast of 48-degree air. That's the cave's constant year-round temperature. So Mystery Cave feels like a wilderness. It's shaped by natural forces, and it's largely untouched by the outside world.
I was most taken aback by the turquoise lake in the cave. Can you talk a little bit more about that and why the color and how the water gets there and all of the unique things about it?
Sure. Turquoise Lake is one of the main feature. Well, it's one of the beautiful features in Mystery Cave if you go on the scenic tour and you get to see. And the color blue, why we see that is it's called the Rayleigh effect. And it's kind of the same reason why we see the sky is blue. So there's calcite in the water, and the light in the lake reflects off that calcite, and the blue light is what we see here. So that's what you're looking at right now.
As far as getting into the tour, I'm assuming because you don't want a ton of people coming and going there that you have to kind of regulate. Do people have to sign up or schedule ahead tour times? Like, can you explain that process?
Oh, sure. We do have a reservation system, and if you come on the weekends, it's highly recommended that you reserve a tour ticket, a spot on one of the tours. And you can make a reservation through our website. It's the same place that you go to make a reservation for a campground site. And it is very busy, so it does sell out. But we do accept walk-ins on a first-come, first-served basis. So any tickets that aren't sold out, a person can pick those up as well.
Dawn, are there other things? I'm trying to think if someone were to make the drive down there from maybe the cities this summer, what else can they do around the park? What are some of the other highlights that you think people should check out while they're there?
Well, if you're making a day trip, I'd recommend spending the whole day in the park. Take a tour of Mystery Cave, of course. Bring a fishing pole or borrow one from the ranger station and go fishing in one of the trout streams here. I would take a hike to Big Spring, which is along Canfield Creek. It's a beautiful spring coming out of the limestone bluff. It's one of my favorite hikes. In the afternoon, you can enjoy a picnic or a barbecue in the picnic area along the river. Then in the evening, you can attend a ranger-led campfire program at the amphitheater. And then I would end the day at the historic site where you can walk among the old buildings. You can watch bats emerge at dusk from the old buildings and bring a blanket and lay on the grass and watch the stars come out. You can still see the Milky Way from this park. It's a great dark sky park.
Wow. It sounds like a perfect day. You've just painted the perfect summer day for us. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Dawn. This has been really insightful.
You're welcome.
If you would like to learn more about Mystery Cave State Park, you can head to our website, minnesotalive.com.